Good morning. Right, carrying on with the log cabin, Roxy Creations Journal of Stitchery. Catchy title. Right, I've shortened the height. I don't know if you can see. It was another step longer down here because it was looking more like a house than a blinking cabin. So, yeah. So anyway, I've just laid on some extra lacy bits to look like snow, and then I've nearly forgot we've got to do special feature is a little envelope. So I've literally just quickly made just out of a strip of this fabric here, basically folded it to a point. So yeah, that's, I've not done anything with that. I just wanted to get it placed. That will come off and I'll do something else on that. But this wasn't looking cabin-y enough for me. So what I think I'll do, I was playing around with tubes of fabric, rolled up fabric, and I was sort of thinking, oh, you know, they could go there and look like logs, but they're a little bit too dominant and I can't get them any thinner than that. So I was rummaging around and I've got this cotton cord when I used to make jewellery, and I was just wondering about putting sort of layers of that through there, whether it'll make it look more like a log cabin. I don't know, and just couch it down basically. First of all, I just got I want to do a stitch in here, which was in my stitch tool book thing. I can't remember what it was called. It was oh, here it is, chain stitch but cable. It's really pretty. So I did do it, but I went slightly wonky, so I took it all out and started again. So let's have a look at it on the page. So it's fairly simple and I love the effect. I really, you know, I like that. So I'm going to do that again. So I shall leave it there because I've already forgotten since last night on how to do it. So I'll leave it at the back there. That's the ideal thing with that book. It just stands. It's not terribly detailed, but it, you know, you kind of work it out. So let's do this stitch first, and then I'll get on and couch some of that down. I think it's going to help. I think it's going to make it look more loggy. Oh, I did that as well. That's chain stitch. And then I stitched around these numbers just with a square stitch. Nothing amazing. Yeah, we'll give it a go anyway. Right, now I do want to draw a straight line because I went wonky last time. Let me just get my chalk marker thingy. I've got the mat underneath so that I can stab down through, and I'll show you why I need. See, there is a line there, but I kept losing it. So I just quickly, I'd like it to look straight if nothing else. I mean, some of it's going to be covered up, but it's fine. I don't know if you can see that, but so I've still got the same variegated thread going on here. Oh, I found the sari silk, so that'll be a twiggy tree here, I think. Yeah, we'll do something with that. There's going to be a lot of couching, that's all I can say. Right, let's just get this party started here. So I hope everybody's wonderfully well. It's a it's one of those weird sunshine showers day here today, so I was contemplating putting a load of washing on, but yeah, I think it's gonna rain a lot. So now that I've got to try and remember how to do this, I've got my book in front of me. I shall use it. Ooh, it needs to go under. Got a thick bit of the fabric underneath. Yep. Yeah, I'm coming the wrong way again. I did that last time. Right, hold on. Sorry. Let's try that again. You have to wrap it a certain way. It has to go over, then under. I need to hold on to that because it will form a knot if I don't. Right, let's try again. Try again. If I was a lady of leisure, I'd be an expert at this stuff, but sadly, I am not. Right, try again. So, we need to come over and under, right. And then that needs to come under there, and then put it through. And hopefully, yes, see, it sits properly then. Get it around the right way. Pull that to the size you want it. And then you carry on. So what do I do? Over, under, right, okay. Down, out, wrap, through. Over, under, down, wrap, oop, wrap, oh, come on, and put it through. And it gets caught on a pin, of course it does. I'm going wonky already, come on Susan. Right, over, under, down, following the line, and my home phone is ringing. I'm just going to ignore it. I've spoken to my father this morning already, so there's nobody else rings me on the home phone number. Oh, I bet he's trying to get through on the mobile. Of course, when I'm filming, it blocks it out. Back in a minute. Right, where were we before we were rudely interrupted? Okay, I finished off that stitch. It's really, really nice. So it's chain stitch, but what was it called? Cable. And once you get the rhythm, quite quick to do. So, honestly, I want one day, one day to do filming. Right, okay. So I think these, yeah, I'm going to put them on. I'm not going to stop thinking about it and just do it. So I'm going to couch them down really quickly. I might pause you. I've got to think about what to do with my little envelope as well, so which I haven't quite decided yet. I could see the needle would help. Come on, thank you. Actually, is it bright enough for you guys? Because let me put the light on. Does that make any difference whatsoever? Just move you that way a little bit. There we are. I'll tell you what all the fuffle was about. There's a bungalow come up near where my daughter, just down the other end of the village, and she's like, oh mum, you know, it's perfect, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, we've been this route before. Because of my age, I can't get a mortgage, and she said, well, why don't you ask Grandad? So, okay. Well, I asked him and I said, you know, it's a bargain. I'd like to get it. What do you think? Because he's on about doing equity release. I don't know if you know what that is. I don't know if you can do that out in the States, but basically you borrow money on the property you've got, and it's a way of getting an early inheritance, basically, because my dad's property in London is worth quite a bit of money, basically. But anyway, I spoke to him about it and I said, look, you know, it's the perfect property for what I need. I'd be able to run classes. It was big enough, blah blah blah. And oh, interesting. Uh, so he said, well, you know, inquire about it, go and have a look at it, and you know, we'll work something out. So I did all that, and she said, you got to have the funds ready. And I said, I don't understand. I said, yes. I said it'll be an equity release and it'll take about eight weeks and all that. And she said, no, it's up for auction. I was like, oh, okay, fine. And here in the UK, you got, I think it's worldwide, I don't know, but you've got to have the money there waiting, basically. And of course, it wouldn't be. So it all calmed down now because I got very excited. But yeah, so never mind. It'll happen when it's the right time. It'll happen and it'll be clockwork and it'll be lovely. But this is not the right time. Anyway, she said if it doesn't go, it will, because this village is incredibly popular. I'll let you know. And I thought, yeah, I'm not going to hear from you again. So, oh, so frustrating, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just too old to get a mortgage. And it would mean, they said, well, we could mortgage you for not a lot, basically, but you'd have to go and get a full-time job. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm 60. I've done full-time since I was 15. I want a break. So, because I left school at 15 and straight into a job. So, and although I had a bit of a break with the kids, it wasn't a lot, you know. So, anyway, like I say, it'll happen when it's time. When it's the right time, it will happen. And I'm just missing the bargain of the century, but never mind. Hello, can I get my needle through there, please? Thank you. Can we do a shortcut? Yep. I hate that up and down, up and down, up and down. It drives me nuts. So, anyway, in the meantime, I went and cut my grass and stuck the washing on the line. It was really long, the grass. It had totally recovered from the drought in the summer, and it was it was really long, so it needed doing. It's a bit wet, but yeah. So that's done. Washing's on the line. Beds are changed, or bed is changed. So that's nice. So I said to my dad, I probably won't get out to see you today because I've got a ton of stuff to do. And he was like, oh, right. So, I feel a bit mean, but not really. He won't wear his hearing aids. You can't sit and have a conversation properly, so I just end up having to shout to talk to him, and it just gives me a stonking headache. So he's all right. He's fine. He's got his camper. He's charging his batteries at the moment, apparently, with the solar. So I was like, right, okay. He's incredibly stubborn. It is an age thing. You know, he won't move down here. He's got nobody in London now. Absolutely nobody. His cousins have all passed away. My brother's in the Midlands. Yeah. So I rang my brother earlier and he said until he stops being so blinking stubborn and realise that actually he needs to get the hell out of there, out of London, and move to be closer to you guys. He said, yeah, he's kind of lost patience with him now, you know, he's just incredibly stubborn. So, and when people are like that, There's not a lot you can do apart from just sit back and wait for him to wake up and realise. I don't know. It's up to him. He's a big boy. He's a fully grown man. My mum would have been down here in a heartbeat. She wanted to move down here before she died. She said, we've got nothing in London now. And I said, well, no, I know. But I think I've told you this before. When we were kids, we moved to Norfolk, which is on the east coast of England. And my dad just wouldn't settle. He would not settle. He wouldn't give up his job in London. So he used to commute because he was 4 days on, 4 days off. And he was just, my mum said, you know, he's so blinking stubborn. Yeah. So anyway, that's my dad. He's quite the piece of work. That's all I'm going to say. So I just worry he's going to end up a very lonely old man down there. You know, he's just got nobody. So, but it's his life choice. I said to him, you know, if you sold, you could buy 2 properties down here, rent one out. You've got an income for the rest of your days. Not that he's hard up, but oh, he's just, yeah. It's my dad. Love him. But drives me insane. Right, you can go away, Cat. She has been driving me nuts today. I don't know what's got in her. She savagely attacked my box of MDF shapes. I don't know whether it's the smell of the wood or what, but she's in here now. I've no doubt she'll make an appearance in a moment. Yeah, she's got the devil in her, as they say. Sorry if you can't hear me. I'm talking down to the table again. But I will try and talk loudly so that you can hear me, even though my head is down watching my stitches. I'm just couching down with ordinary cotton thread. Doesn't need to be anything thicker than that. Is it looking more loggy? There's a word. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll pause you while I carry on and put a few more on. So I'm thinking one there and then one up there. Let me just cut them to size. We'll have a look. About there. It's just really bendy. I think I know why she's got the ump actually. I've just thought of it. It's I've changed the bed and she likes to sleep on my bed. So at the moment it's just the mattress. So she'll get over it, I'm sure. Right, yeah, I'll couch those 2 down. I might put one in there. And if I do bits at the side, hopefully it'll look more like a log cabin as opposed to a, yeah, I think I will put one there. Right. I shall put you on pause. Couch those down because you're seeing what I'm doing. And yeah, come back in a moment. Well, for you it'll be a minute. It'll be a while for me. Won't be long, bye. Right. I have couched down. It's looking more loggy to me. There's a word. I've changed that chimney as well. I've just put 3 pieces of that couched down up there. I've couched down the this sari silk stuff for the tree. Contemplating putting on some, I was going to say leaves, but not green. You know, just some brown leaves, but I don't know, does it need it? Anyway, that's going to be the door. I'm just going to have one window and then buttonhole stitch around the roof and around, well, yeah, might do buttonhole around the little windows. And then I'm trying to think what to do for here, which is meant to be the snow. I'm not sure. I might do some fly stitch snowflakes, that's the word. There again, I might not. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for now, and then I'm gonna concentrate on getting this little envelope done. I think I'm just going to straight stitch that down. So yeah, I'll stop this for now, and then I'll do another one where I put the bits and bobs on this little envelope, which I'm just going to put down here, and then yeah, I'll come back and we'll finish off the stitching. I want to go and save my washing because it's come over really grey, and I think it's going to rain. So I will see you on the next one. Right, bye.